Hello everyone and welcome to lesson 4.8. Here's the objective. I will be able to divide mixed numbers. If you were successful with lessons 4.7 and 4.6, this should become pretty easy for you because it's the same concepts, except now we're dividing mixed numbers. And as you know, when we have to divide or multiply mixed numbers so far, we've had to turn them into improper fractions. So let's take a look. There's 3 steps to divide mixed numbers. Here's what you have to do. Step 1, you have to write the mixed number as an improper fraction. So here's my first example. 1 3/4 divided by 2/5. I have one mixed number. The other one's not. So for that mixed number, I'm going to turn it into 7/4. How do we do that? Well, 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 more is 7, so I have 7/4. So I rewrite it. Next, step 2 is multiply by the reciprocal, or skip, change, flip. Now I could skip, change, and flip for you again, but I'm not in the mood to embarrass myself today. And the last step is to just simplify and turn it back into a mixed number if you have to, which we do here. So anyway, step 2, multiply by the reciprocal. Well, 7/4 divided by 2/5 is the same thing as 7/4 times 5/2. And 7 times 5 equals 35, and 4 times 2 equals 8. And then I simplify. 8 goes into 35 4 times. 8, 16, 24, 32. That's 4 times. There's 4 right there. There it is. And then with 3 left over, 33, 34, 35. 3/8. Now, I couldn't simplify here, but if I could have, I would have. All right? So you can copy these 3 steps down in your notebook, or just remember them, or refer back to this page. Let's try one. Let's see if I can handle one right now. It's 3:30 on a Thursday. Let's see if I can handle this. So, my first step, if I remember, was to turn my mixed number into an improper fraction. Let's do that. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 3 more equals 17, 18, 19. So I'm going to rewrite this as 19 over 8. Now I'm into my skip, change, flip mode. So I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to skip it. I'm going to change the sign, multiplication, and now I flip it to 4 over 1 instead of 1/4. All right. Can I simplify anywhere? I think I can. Does anybody see it? I see it. This 8 and 4 have a common factor of, let me hear you. Yeah, you're right. They have a common factor of 4. So what is 8 divided by 4? That's simply just 2. And what's 4 divided by 4? That is just 1. So now I'm left with a really easy problem. 19 times 1 equals 19, and 2 times 1 equals 2. Last step is to simplify or turn back into a mixed number. And 2 can go into 19, not evenly, but 2 can go into 18 9 times. So I have 9, and then 18 is only 1 away from 19. 9 and 1/2 is my answer. All right? Not groundbreaking stuff, some of the stuff we've done the last few days, but you're starting to get it. So good job with that problem, Mr. Murphy. Oh, thank you, everyone. Here we go, next example. Now, the only thing different about this example is that I have 2 mixed numbers now, so I have a little bit of extra work. Before, I only had 1 mixed number and just a regular fraction. So here we go. Let's turn the mixed numbers into improper fraction first. Okay, 5 and 1/2. Well, 2 times 5 equals 10, plus 1 more equals 11, so I have 11 halves. Let's change this one up. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 equals 5 halves. Now, skip, change, flip time. Skip, change, flip. I'm going to skip that, leave it alone, change my sign, which becomes multiplication. Now I have to flip those 5 halves. Okay, so this becomes 2 over 5, or 2/5. All right, now when I'm looking here, can I simplify before I multiply? 11 and 5 do not have any common factors. 11 and 2 don't have any common factors, well, besides 1. And 2 and 5 don't, but I believe 2 and 2 have a common factor. Remember, we can reduce numerators to denominators. 2 and 2 both have a common factor of, you guessed it, 2. What's 2 divided by 2? 1. What's 2 divided by 2? 1. So those 2's basically cancel out, and we're left with 11 over 5, which, although we need improper fractions to help us, we don't like them as our answers. So let's turn it back into a mixed number. 5 goes into 11, 5, 10, 15's too far, so it only goes in twice. All right, got up to 10, and 10 is 1 away from 11. So 2 and 1/5 is your answer. All right. Now it's time for you guys to do a little work for me. Take out your little notebooks or a piece of paper and complete these 3 problems for me. I had to do 3 problems, so now you have to do 3 problems. Here you go. 3½ divided by 1/2. Don't forget to change this mixed number into an improper fraction, and then change the sign, and then flip the 1/2. Then you have 2 2/3 divided by 1 1/6. So you're going to have to turn both of these into an improper fraction, and then go into your skip, change, flip. And same thing here with 6 2/3 and 2 6/7. So good luck, and I will see you when I see you. Goodbye.